Okay, hello, Tyler Bryden here. I hope everything's going well. A little bit different video today. I talked so much about tech and AI and all this stuff. It's been so much going on. I'm feeling like, all right, this is enough of this for me. I'm gonna revisit. Obviously, I'm following everything and going on, but today I want to spend some time and share something that I'm also very passionate about, equally as passionate about, something that's been a huge part of my life, and that is music. And in this case, what I want to share, these are not the best songs of May 2023. These are my favorite songs, and I hope maybe this tells you a little bit about myself. I find that based on someone's music, I can get a little bit of understanding of them. Maybe it gives you some new artists. Maybe it gives you some new songs to think about. And so I picked 5 because I thought more than that's too much. Maybe less than that's not enough. And also doesn't overwhelm me with all the choices of the many songs that I listen to, some new, some on repeat. And I thought this was also a good way to have a bit more of a ongoing series of video where maybe every month I share some of my favorite songs. They're not always new releases, but they're ones that I'm visiting, ones that I'm playing, maybe fit the mood, fit the moment of culture and time, and that I hope that you will enjoy. Without further ado, let's jump into the top 5 songs of May 2023. And again, top being my top songs, not necessarily the best. Because who's that up to? The first song I wanted to add was number 5 is Pacific Coast Highway by the Hip Abduction, and that features Trevor Hall. So I've never heard of Hip Abduction. I'm a Spotify user. Sometimes one of the best parts about Spotify is it picks up some of these artists that you like, and once you hit the end of that queue, it starts to throw some other music at you. And this was one of the songs that ended up in that queue. And as you can see in the name, Pacific Coast Highway, and then you see the little graphic here for the video. This is actually a Johnny Cosmic remix, which is good. I like the original one better, but I got the chance to go to California in 2022 last year, and we did the drive. We were up in San Francisco. We went down along the right side, but then we came back along the water and drove along. Now, I'm not sure if it's the Pacific Coast Highway, but it felt like it to me. It was one of the most glorious drives that I had. And in that time, we listened to a bunch of music that'll most likely make other versions of this by Poolside, this beautiful California feeling songs. And this is one of those songs. You listen to it, the chorus is absolutely beautiful, and it just reminds me of that drive. And for anyone who lives in California and gets the pleasure of doing this, I'm sure it's a beautiful feeling. And then for anyone who hasn't had the chance, I think it's a wonderful way to understand what that sounds like. And this is not a song from this month, this favorite list of May 2023, but if you haven't checked out Trevor Hall, an incredible artist I love so much. He's taken me through some difficult times and also just some great happy moments in my life with this beautiful, soulful voice and conscious music that I deeply enjoy. So definitely an artist worth checking out who is featured on this track, and will be a good pick or find if you're looking for some soul in your music. Now, all these songs will be listed in the YouTube description below. If they have relevant videos, they'll be there. And then there'll also be the Spotify link to this song. So you can click these and pop them open. Sorry if you're Apple Music or whatever other platform you're using. I'm sticking to my guns here on this one, but surely you'll be able to find the song if you do like it. And I apologize, I'm also not playing the song because I don't understand really how copyright restrictions work on YouTube, because I'm seeing people do reactions and things like that. That seems scary to me. So that's why I'm just throwing the visuals up and you're not hearing the sound, although I would love to share a couple clips and talk about why it's beautiful. So maybe I'll do some investigation of that and in future videos be able to play just maybe a couple seconds of the audio so you get a feel about what I'm talking about. All right, number 4. What else could I do? Anderson .Paak, NxWorries, who was one of the original artists who really, they worked together to bring Anderson .Paak into the spotlight, who has become one of my favorite artists of all time. I've been able to see live in concerts really early as he was on the precipice of popping, and was one of the best concerts I've ever been. Drum, can rap, can sing, has so much goddamn charisma. It's mind-blowing. This song was released, and to me is just a beautiful, melancholy, summer feeling song. They've timed it perfect. They've got like the GTA video with all the different shots in here. So I'm guessing maybe a little bit of a low budget video, but not a low budget song. Beautiful song. And if you haven't come across Anderson .Paak, there's a deep wealth of music that's worth listening to. Malibu being a great starting point, but then so much good stuff after that, including Bruno Mars and him becoming Silk Sonic and releasing a wonderful, short but like powerful, beautiful album. And he's got so much talent. Shout out to these two for reconnecting, making the song, doing a great video here. And this was a new song, so this has come into the rotation recently and continues to be in my queue every single day. I'm still not exactly sure what's going on in the video, but I love it. And to finish that off, we see the guitar solo from Anderson. Thank you, both of you, for releasing this gem, number 4, Daydreaming by NxWorries, which is Anderson .Paak and Knxwledge. Okay, number 3. I don't know when Remi came into my life. You know what I actually do? When I was rollerblading. And she had a couple bangers, one song called Photo ID, I believe, and has this wonderful, unique voice. I've never seen this video before. I pulled it up for this, so I'm experiencing this as you are, and I can promise that the song is an absolute banger. The video, maybe not as much, but you don't have to watch the video. You can listen to the song and enjoy that, and maybe also get a sense from these visuals, this wonderful, unique, perky nature of Remi Wolf that really drives a lot of her music. I'm diving deeper into her discography right now, enjoying it immensely. Bangers, poppy, fun, make you laugh sometimes, and glad to have this in the rotation. That is Disco Man. And the chorus absolutely comes on and hits in this one. I will continue to annoy my partner with this. I think I'm maybe throwing it on a little bit too much right now, but for me, that's okay. And I'll keep playing it until I burn it, until I can no longer listen to this song as I do with a lot of the music that I listen to. This brings us on to number 2. Poolside. I've got so much love for you. One of my favorite playlists ever being Poolside Radio playlist on Spotify. It's introduced me to so many artists, songs, all good vibes, all good energy. And this is a remix by Vandelux. I don't know who you are, but I love you, Vandelux. I'm already coming across a couple other remixes of an original song called Harvest Moon. So it's Harvest Moon by Poolside, but it is the Vandelux remix version of it. The original, already amazing, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chill. This one being a little bit more upbeat. I've got one of my favorite videos I've ever created of my dog Tasia running through a field filled with dandelions to this. And right as the beat drops, he just speeds up and accelerates. And so that memory is ingrained into my head as I think about this song. Good one to throw on in the back if you're working, if you're jamming, if you're working out, you're exercising, you're running. Some high, not high intensity, but high BPM, good vibe, having fun, make you happy, make you feel energized music. And right now it's spring, summer, whatever it is here in Canada. So this one is starting to fit very nicely into that moment in time, and recommend this as a listen. And finally, number 1, Jessie Reyez. Jessie, a Canadian from Toronto, maybe Brampton, I think she might speak about, and just one of my absolute favorite artists. I put her up there with, I love female artists I listen to. The big one, Beyonce, Dua, Miley. We got Remi Wolf, who made this playlist. We've got SZA, all these great female artists. And I find that Jessie hasn't quite got the shine that maybe she deserves, because in terms of polish, the quality of consistent output that she's put in her music, I've really put her up there. And on top of that, just this wonderfully unique voice where you can see right there in the video, this little facial expression where the lip goes up, and it's like one of the most expressive performances, but it doesn't seem to me like it's over dramatized just for the performance. It's like that's the face that's actually required to hit the notes that she's hitting. And I think that makes it, to me, really appealing. It resonates. Some beautiful artistry from her across the board. My partner loves her too, but also jealous about how much I have love for Jessie. She's one of the first songs or album, Jessie, that I'll put on in the morning to pump me up. I work out to it, I drive to it, all of those ones. This song specifically called Still See You. I still see you in my dreams. I still see you in my sleep. passionate, beautiful song about someone that she still loves. Obviously, they're breaking up, they're moving on, but she can't quite get over this person. So if you're in that stage in your life, this one's going to hit real hard. Otherwise, maybe you can fade off into distant memories while she sings this. Either way, it's going to make you feel something. And if you like this one, I recommend her Tiny Desk concert. Some of her other live performances, she can rap. She's super charismatic. She's funny, and a lot of redeeming qualities about just, I think, a really authentic, beautiful artist who is putting their passion and love into their music, and that coming out very clearly. Obviously, you can't hear what's happening in this, but I'm watching it as I'm speaking here, and it's, damn, I want to hear this. I'm fired up just watching and seeing how passionate she is about the song that she's performing at this exact moment. Still See You, Jessie Reyez, number 1. This is May 2023. I could have done all 5 songs, Jessie, but I'll spread them out over the months if we keep doing videos like this. And so we've got 5 songs. They're all going to be listed below. These were my favorite songs of May 2023. I hope you enjoyed. Would love to hear your songs that you're listening to right now. Make this a wonderful feedback loop of good music, and maybe you learn a little bit about me from me sharing my favorite picks of music. Thank you, as always, for checking this out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.